Hi YouTubers, it's Smoking SC77. Again, for the first time today, first video, only video today like usual. This is part 6 on my road to cigars. Okay, we're going to do part 6 now. I apologize, I'm not downstairs. Downstairs is being used right now, so I have to use my room. So the light might be not great, but I'm going to try to do this video as best I can. My room is very small, so I realize that it might not be the best quality video, but I'm going to try to do as best a job I can. Okay, so part 6 in my road to cigars. Now, last part we talked about how I started to get more serious into the handmade cigars and started to smoke the machine-made cigars less and less. We talked about me trying some expensive handmade cigars like Padrones, and we talked about just me getting more serious into handmade cigars in general. Now, this is part 6. We're going to talk about serious handmade cigar smoking. Okay, now what do I mean by serious handmade cigar smoking? Now, we left off around April of 2011. So I was really starting to get into the handmade cigars a lot. I was smoking them pretty regularly, you know. But I talked about how I went to my tobacconist for my birthday and smoked the Ashton Aged Maduro number 60. But now we're talking about in April and May how I actually started to do my own reviews of the handmade cigars. So I obviously had my YouTube channel for a while, over a year, and I was really interested in doing the handmade cigar reviews. But I never did handmade cigar reviews in depth, you know, and by in depth I mean really focusing, like I talked about in my earlier videos, how I started to learn about the transitions, the strength, the body, the flavors, you know, all the different flavors of the handmade cigars, like cedar and wood and cream and cocoa and chocolate, all that kind of stuff. So about May of 2011, I started to really, you know, when I went out and had a cigar on my lawn or whatever, you know, because I can't smoke inside, obviously, I would, you know, while I was smoking cigars, say, okay, I'm into like the first third, second third. I would really, you know, think of the cigar a lot, so I could do a really in-depth review. I also tried some new cigars that I found that I liked a lot. They were called OMRTs. OMRT cigars are available on pipesandscigars.com. They are very good cigars. They are very cheap also. They used to be about $3, a little over $3. Now they're a little over, they're like $5, $6. They have gone up, you know, they have gone up in price, but they're very good. They're medium to full-bodied. They're advertised as full-bodied, but they're actually more like medium to full-bodied cigars. They're made in Nicaragua. They're just wonderful cigars. So I really like those. Those are currently my cigar of choice. If you don't know, I used to do things like my cigar of choice, my hookah tobacco of choice, my pipe tobacco of choice, my nasal snuff of choice, you know, and for those cigars are still my cigar of choice. Highly recommended. So then, summer 2011, I went away to Vermont like I usually do with my family, and we went away, and what I'm trying to say is I picked up some handmade cigars from a gas station there. Some gas stations do sell handmade cigars. A few of them do. Most gas stations only sell the Black & Milds, the Swisher Sweets, the Game cigars, the Dutch Masters. But a few gas stations actually sell handmade cigars. They're usually up by the counter in a plastic case, so they're not humidified, which kind of sucks because if you're not humidified, they kind of dry out. So I tried some Romeo and Julieta cigars, H. Upmann, and Romeo and Julieta is a great brand. I love that brand. It's, you know, mild, medium strength cigar, you know, medium strength cigar. I tried H. Upmann is a great brand. I'd say medium strength cigar, you know, maybe medium to full cigar, depending on the brand, depending on the type, I should say. Then, fall 2011, I just kept getting more and more. What I'm trying to say is, I'm going in pieces here, but what I'm trying to say is I got more and more into handmade cigars and more into, reviewing them in depth, talking more about them, really understanding the whole science, of handmade cigars, if you want to call it that. So it just kept going, good and good and good and good. So, through fall 2011, winter 2012 and 11, and spring 2011. And by this point, I was, almost every month I was ordering cigars online through pipesandcigars.com. That is my preferred website. I will put a link in the description of pipesandcigars.com. They're a great website, very friendly, very helpful, and pretty much every month I was ordering cigars. So that's about it for this video. The next video, the next part, we're going to talk about my present handmade cigars. Sorry, my present day cigar smoking. Meaning, the next part is going to be the last part in the series of my road to cigars. Can you believe it? It's already the last part. Will be the next part. So, next part we're going to talk about, from probably April 2012 on, to present day. How am I smoking cigars, in present day, now, my experience with cigars, and overall. Just an overall opinion. So, that'll be next video, and that's about it. Peace out, bye. See you guys later, and yeah, bye.